school in the cafeteria area, and a nice family meal and team meal tonight. And Jake Swanson's joining us first. Swanee, it's okay to be the guy first, right?
Yeah, it always is.
Hey, good to see you here tonight. Seeing you guys without uniforms or helmets on. Hey, this week after the semifinal victory, how's the week been? What's the atmosphere of the team, the attitude of the team right now?
It's been great. Everything this week has been more important than it's ever been before, and we had a great week last week. We've been preparing and executing great throughout the whole playoffs, and we're feeling good going into Friday. We know we got a good, solid opponent ahead of us, and we're going to keep preparing as much as we can and just do the best we can.
What's been the best part, most fun part of this season to this point for you?
I know, just being with the guys out there on Friday nights or Saturdays making plays and just summit with your teammates and your best friends. It's just really unexplainable, and just team bonding all the time. We all hang out all the time. It's just we're just great friends.
You kind of took over that nose guard inside position. I think it was maybe week 3. Certainly you'd seen some snaps prior to that. What went through your mind when you knew that, hey, there's going to be more time on the field?
Yeah, I was excited. You know, when I was out there in the first couple of weeks when I wasn't starting, when I was making plays, I was just having fun, and I knew starting is something I really, really wanted, and I got the opportunity. Coach gave me the opportunity, and I just tried my best, and it worked out, and now here we are.
I think personally watching you and just being on the sidelines, I think having fun is a big part of your game. You seem to have a lot of fun.
Yeah, I do. We all do together, and just when we make big plays, I love to celebrate them, as you can tell, and yeah, we just all like to have fun out there.
What are you looking forward to most in the game on Friday?
The physicality. This is a big team, the biggest team that we'll face all year, and we're just excited. We're going head to head. We're a big team, and it should be a dogfight.
Hey, thanks so much for the time, and good luck on Friday.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Jake Swanson. Riley Olson.
Hey, 1 sec, Jim, before you keep going, just want to remind everyone that if they'd like to send a message to the Hillsboro Central Valley team, they can send it to krjb@rjbroadcasting.com. Send that email, and we will read your message of good luck out here to the Hillsboro Central Valley team as they take on Kindred in the Decor Bowl on Friday. We continue with Jim Berkmeyer with more.
Quarterback Riley Olson. Can you believe this, Riley? Big Jake was taking your airtime from you, man.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, you're going to have to go talk to him up in the booth and get off that cold field when we're doing those interviews there. But, hey, thanks for the time again tonight, as always. I appreciate it very much. The week here after the semifinal win, what's it been like? Because each game gets bigger, more important, and closer to your goal.
I mean, it's amazing. Glad to be a part of being on this team and around all the coaches and players, and everyone's preparing even more than they were last week. So that's what you want to do when you get to this point of the season.
Starting quarterback coming into camp this fall. I know you had spent time during the summer going to other camps and working hard to become a better quarterback. And how has the progression been for you from summer to preseason camp throughout these games up to this point?
Well, definitely gotten better, a lot better. At the beginning of the year is definitely nerve-wracking, but now as the games go on, you get more confident in yourself, and it's just get a lot easier. And when everyone else is doing better, the O-line, backs running harder, and the receivers running the routes good, then it's just a lot easier on myself.
So how much time do you put in daily with your receivers and even your backs on some of your timing?
Well, every day we run. Usually every day we run routes at some point before or after practice, and just in off season we work pretty hard. So yeah.
What's been the most fun for you this season up to this point?
Just seeing everyone every day in practice, and then all of us just working hard, and just after we lost that first game, and then we've won all of them straight. That's been pretty fun to see, and everyone's just working hard, having fun at practice.
Is there a couple of characters on this team, that are the loose guys that keep everybody else loose, or who's that guy or guys, or who's the more serious ones?
Oh, well, I'd say probably Devin Johnson. He's a pretty funny guy. So he gets it when everyone's all serious. We always go to him to get a good laugh in, and everyone's serious at when they need to be. So I think that's good.
This is a pretty close group, isn't it?
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right, Friday, your thoughts on playing in the Dakota Bowl?
It was pretty cool. Went there my freshman year. Obviously didn't have the biggest role to do now, but it's just a cool experience, and I'm glad to be part of it.
Having more fun being the quarterback than years ago when you were having to pick up the kicking tee and be the water boy and the ball boy and all those other things that you were getting yelled at?
Yeah, you can still get yelled at sometimes, but it's better reason to get yelled at.
All right. No, I'm just having fun with you. I appreciate it. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Riley Olson for Hillsboro Central Valley. We're here at the team meal and family meal tonight. BW? All right. Barrett Willison going to come and join us. How are you tonight?
I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, that's good. Well, the week preparation. I know there's still another day of preparation to go, but how's it been so far?
It's going pretty well. We're getting everything down, getting ready, really locking in on practice and stuff, and getting everything perfect.
Has this team, as you being one of the leaders, one of the veteran guys, a lot of experience, has this team done a good job this year of preparing each week and knowing the opponent and just taking the task at hand?
Yeah, we really have, all 22 of us. We've watching film in school and on our own at home and stuff, and just really locking into our opponents and stuff, and taking nothing for granted and making sure that we're prepared as we can be.
How much film do you watch?
I kind of in school whenever I have free time, and then sometimes at home, half hour or so, something. Just anything really helps anytime. It just helps so much with knowing where the formations and plays is of our opponents.
Do you ever go back and watch our broadcasts that we do to critique us and rip us apart, or what?
Not exactly. Not quite like that, but we do watch it back and stuff, and always watch ourselves and stuff and have a good time.
Having a good time, part of this team's success, isn't it?
Yeah, it has. We've had a lot of fun over the season and just having a blast every game and doing it together.
For yourself, defensively, you went from nose guard out to DN, more snaps. Did you have to adjust a lot to that?
Not really, just the way of our DNs are set up. We just kind of always the same slants and stuff like that. Just the only difference is that you have people all around you when you're in nose, and then you're kind of the outside on end and stuff, and it's not that hard, but it has needed to be adjusted over the season. I think I did that pretty well.
Offensive line, you guys have really gelled, haven't you?
Yeah, we have. We've really broken through the last few weeks and just showed our strengths and stuff and what stuff we can do.
Dakota Bowl on Friday. Your thoughts on playing in this one? It's the game that you wanted to get to.
Yeah, it's going to mean everything to us and the seniors. We're going to bring it our all, and we're going to make sure that we're ready for them.
This senior group, 22 of you, I know some, maybe haven't been out for all 6 years, but you guys have come together. But I also think that one thing of a storyline that's been forgotten about this group that you've been a part of is you guys have always won a lot of games. You've also had a lot of very talented people ahead of you. So some guys have had to wait for last year and or this year to get on the field.
Yeah, it's just how our program is now, showing how great it has been the last few years and stuff, and just not everyone getting their chance early and just waiting and stuff, and then that's when you've been waiting and you get your chance, and that's when you show out, and that's when you prove yourself.
Barrett Willison, thanks so much. I appreciate it as always throughout the year, and we'll talk again on Friday, if not before. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Barrett Willison, and hey, keep some guys coming over, and hey guys, if you want as well, when you're done eating, if you can speed things up so you're not here all night. Big Jake will talk to one of you over there as well, and we'll go back and forth. So otherwise, we might keep you here all night. I mean, I know you guys want to hang around with us, so yeah. How you doing there, Mr. Johnson?
Good.
Good. So your quarterback tells me that you're kind of the guy that's the character, jokester on this team.
Oh yeah, I try to keep things funny sometimes. Gotta stay. I don't know. Just keep things positive on the positive side.
Well, hey, you guys have been very positive. Devin Johnson with us, and okay, talk about yourself. Your positions. Playing on the line, and just how it's gone throughout the year.
Oh well, we started off. Our line really didn't know much. We were all basically all new, and over the past couple of weeks, we've been getting smarter, calling plays, calling our blocks. So I think we're doing a lot better than we did at week 2 when we played Kindred last time.
Yeah, and I think it just it's come quicker. It's probably helped speed up your offensive game. I mean, it's not taking 25 seconds at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. I remember at the beginning of the season we'd always be down to the last seconds on the clock, but now now we're getting better at communicating, and it's really helped out a lot.
So, what has been the most fun for you this year as a football player and as a teammate?
I would say just our success as a team. It's always fun. We always get together after games, and I just couldn't ask for a better team, and just hope we come out and play good on Friday.
Yeah, so this week of preparation, good up to this point?
Yeah, it's going really good. We practiced at UND on yesterday, and that all went well. And weather's not looking too good, but we just hope we can do what we can with the weather.
Yeah, as far as the travel and all of that, but playing indoors, that'll be a new experience for you, won't it?
Yeah, I haven't played indoors my whole life, I guess you could say, so it'll be new, but just got to adapt to it. That's what we played at UND for, is to just get used to the indoor and the temperature in there, but I think we'll be prepared.
Thank you so much for the time. I appreciate it, and good luck to you. We'll see you Friday.
Thank you.
Welcome. Devin Johnson. We'll get some other players. Here we go as we continue rolling here tonight. Parker Gallagher there, the fan club behind you there. They're,
yeah.
You know, it's Doug and company all cheering for you. Is that normal? I mean, you know, they already have your autograph, or are they still seeking it?
They're incredibly supportive. They're just such nice guys.
Seriously, this is a group that gets along pretty well.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It was hanging out, like Doug said in his interview, hanging out after the games and stuff like that. It just it brings our group closer together, and then it works in games, too.
You've got a lot of experience on the field, Parker Gallagher. What's this year been like for you, being a senior and just with your teammates, the success, and also working through some things to become a better football team?
I think it's fun to see like where it developed from. So like back when I'd be on scout team, I can see like what those guys are doing now is what I used to do, and see how helpful it is towards me. And so I didn't really realize how back then how important what I was doing, but now I see that like it helps with everything. And now just being a senior, helping lead our team, and along with the rest of the seniors, it's just it's incredible, and it means a lot more than last year, I guess.
Outstanding kicker, outstanding offensive skill sets, outstanding defensive back, position player that you are. Of the three, is there one that you really enjoy more than the other?
I don't think so. Most of it, when I'd work with my dad in like our backyard and stuff on that, we'd started kicking, and we kick with a soccer ball, and then so I kind of grew a love for that, and then like DB, Coach O put me there, and he needed me to step up my junior year, and I think I did that, and then wide receiver, I enjoy catching throws I enjoyed Sam when he was quarterback, and I enjoy Rolson now. It's fun, sort of the connection between us guys when they're passing us the ball.
As we've talked to years past, kicking is what got you on the field to start with.
You bet. It was nice for some experience.
Well, we're going to listen to Coach Olson here for a little bit. As Jake, we're just going to listen here.
All through the years, senior parents, the road is to the end on Friday. Always a tough day for that, but no better way to finish it off than the championship game. Don't make me cry. 22 seniors. You know, I can't imagine a bigger class where I go up than that right there. And they mean the world to me and you as parents as well. It's without your guys' support, without you guys washing their clothes, their jerseys. Hopefully they wash their jerseys. We aren't the program we are without you guys and your support. So this supper tonight is spoken on our behalf to get us together one last time here, or not one last time, second to last, and get ready for that game on Friday. It's going to be an exciting day. We're roughly going to start at 11:30ish. Our leave time on Friday might change depending on weather. We're scheduled to leave at like 7:50 right now. We might leave a little bit earlier, but that'll be sent out through text or Facebook tomorrow at some point. Again, my coaching staff, nobody better. They're especially this week when I got everything else but football to worry about. They're the ones on the film and breaking down things and getting game plans ready. I might watch a little bit first. But these guys are ready, and there's really nobody else I'd rather beat than Kendrick. So we're ready to go, and one more final prep day tomorrow, and then we're off. Make sure your boys are getting to bed tonight. Make sure you get a lot of water, and then we're ready to go. Coach, anything? Coach Walsh, anything? Coach Brandon? Locke? Locke's real excited for his interview.
Looking forward to it.
Burke and Lyle Lee, they're going to continue to interview people. If any parents want to jump in, I'm sure Rob, I'm sure you want to move. I'm good now. Thanks again, and go Burrows. The food is by Stevie, so if you see him next, tell him thank you. And then thank my family that all served.
Versions of those stickers. We'll grab those and get them out if you want to grab one of those to put in your car or keep or whatnot. Hopefully we'll have stickers, but it probably won't be till after the game.
More food and cakes.
There's more food and cake.
Very good. Well, let's continue here with Parker Gallagher. Sorry to make you be standing here so long, but it's all good, especially Coach O. What's he like to you? To me, he's a hell of a guy. What's he like to you?
He's an incredible coach. I don't think anyone in the state has as good of a coach as we have. He's the amount of time he puts into football and knowing what's going on is insane, and he knows the game better than anybody else.
Kindred, very quality, very good team you're going to see in the Dakota Bowl. What's your thoughts on just being in that Dakota Bowl, playing against a quality team, and knowing that you're also a quality team?
It's exciting. I think the game is going to be better just because the atmosphere should be good because they've got a big fan section and then we've got a big fan section. So I think if it would have just been like a blowout team, then it wouldn't have been that fun to watch. But knowing that it's going to be a quality game, it should be fun.
Parker, thanks so much. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Parker Gallagher. Let's. All right. Hey, here's Jay Sleshik joining us. You look different without your helmet and jersey 15 on.
Yeah, I grew out the hair, and yeah, it puffs up with no helmet on.
All right, well, there we go. So, this season for you, what's it been like?
It's been a lot of fun, excitement, just a dream season, other than the first game, little hump in the road. But other than that, it's been a really fun season. The guys, players made it fun, the coaches make it fun. It's just been all around fun season.
That first game, Central Cass, very good football team. You knew it was going to be a tough first game. As the scoreboard did not go in your favor for Hillsboro Central Valley, did that get under your guys' skin a whole heck of a lot?
Yeah, I think that was a reality check for us. I don't think we prepared enough for that game, and it's just always been in the back of our minds since then. I think it's been a really important key factor of the rest of the season going on, because nobody likes to lose, and when you lose once, and it'll always be behind you, but you always still think about it and just want to keep winning more.
Did that help motivate you guys, do you feel?
Yeah, for sure. After that game, everybody was just super mad, and just everybody has a chip on their shoulder since then, and we just wanted to get that game back, but we just got to prove it on Friday.
So, as the season's progressed, where do you think this football team has made maybe the largest improvements? Because I know there's many areas that you guys have improved, but as one of the leaders, veteran guys, where has the most significant improvement come from?
I think if I got to pick one spot, I think I have to say defense. I think our first game against Central Cass, we let up 300-some yards of total offense, and we've slimmed it down a bunch since then. I think against Central Cass that second time, they only had 26 total rushing yards. I mean, our defense has just been playing outstanding lately, and we just got to keep going with that and just keep getting better and better.
You're going to have a challenge again on Friday, aren't you? They're a very talented team, big running game, and good quarterback, good receivers.
Yeah, they like to run the ball, and we just know we got to stop the run game first, and then make them pass, and then try to get a few turnovers from them passing, and just go on from there.
So, who's the serious guy on this football team?
That's a tough question.
Or guys? Is it a group of them?
I think there's a couple of them, but we all try to make fun of the moments and just have as much fun as possible. But I think if I had to pick one, I'd say Barrett. He whenever we make a bad play or something, he'll motivate you and just tell you something to, maybe put a little bug in your ear about something, and so you do it better next time.
You've enjoyed some success out of the backfield. I know, all good running backs know this, that it's the guys up front. Those guys, they've really come a long way, haven't they, to their credit and how hard they've worked?
Yeah, they've worked so hard all season, and in the off season they put in work, and from the beginning of the season to the end, they've improved so much, and they make my life so easy. I get a lot of the credit, but it's really all of them that they should be getting the credit, and I don't think they get enough respect than they do, and I think they should get more. But yeah, they open up big holes, and whenever I see them, I just get happy and run as fast as I can through them.
Do you get a little smile on your face from time to time when you're running through some of those?
Yeah, so sometimes I get the ball and I look up and there's a big hole in front of me. I'm like, how did that happen? And they do wonders on the O-line. I can't thank them enough.
Jace, thank you so much. Appreciate the time and good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Jace Leshik. Not sure if we have some other guys coming over here. Yep, I think here we go. I believe Coach, I know, calls you this. If you're okay, I'll call you G as well. As Gannon Limke here. Your thoughts here on this week after the semifinal win. We talked a little bit after the game. A few days of preparation now before the Dakota Bowl. What's going through your mind here this week?
A little nervous. I mean, it's a big time in our lives. It's a dream that we've always had since we were little, and we're ready. We're ready to go out there and win a game.
So you talk about nerves. I think everybody always has nerves before something important is going to happen in their life. Is this a team, though, that comes in, pretty loose most games, most nights? What's the mental preparation of this team?
I feel like at the beginning we're always nervous a little bit. Eventually through the game we get a bit looser, and I don't know. It's fun. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay, talk about both sides of the ball as you play safety and you play wide receiver. Just talk about, maybe how far you've come as a football player this fall.
Yeah, last year I just played receiver, so I got some big long breaks in between possessions, and this year it keeps going every single possession and gets tired on the body, but it's good for me. It's good.
Do you feel that you've become a more physical football player?
Yeah, slightly through the season. Beginning I was a little timid, didn't want to hit much, and I feel like I've hit a little bit more as the season has gone on.
So this Dakota Bowl, get to play on turf. How excited are you about that and playing indoors?
Turf's fun. Turf feels a lot more better. You don't get injured as much, but, turf burns. They hurt, but, you can get through it. We practiced on Tuesday. It feels nice, and we're ready to go.
Yeah, so what was that experience like to be indoors just in that practice setting in part of your preparation?
Feels great. Looking in that light's a lot different than sunlight, and it's tough to see the ball, but just got to get used to it and play in a big stadium on Saturday or Friday.
Where's the biggest improvement come from this football team?
I feel like running the ball. Last year we struggled a little bit, and this year our linemen's pushing. We're pushing hard, and we open up lanes. And it's going great so far this year. Hopefully we finish it off on Friday.
Gannon, thanks for the time. Appreciate it. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Welcome, Gannon Limke. Gonna bring in, I believe, Mr. Mitzel is here. And all right, Gavin, your thoughts on this week of Dakota Bowl 2021?
Just getting ready for the weekend, trying to figure out what they're going to try to run on us, and having played them in the past again has just been really helpful for us watching film and knowing what they're going to do.
Yeah, and I was going to ask some other guys, but I'm glad you brought it up. Preparation, does it make it, nothing is easy, especially against a quality team, but having seen them in the past, firsthand, playing against them, does that help when you see some things on film?
it helps so that we'll know just some of the plays that they'll be run against us and how they're going to line up in their formations against us and how their our defensive slants are going to have to work. But, yeah, it definitely helps.
As one of the linebackers, after the first few weeks, you guys as a group really became, in my opinion, as a broadcaster on the field, a group that became maybe more aggressive or maybe more downhill or maybe more attack mode defensively. Is that somewhat correct observation, or how do you feel?
Yeah, after the first 3 weeks, we just weren't getting the job done that we felt like we could, so we just switched a couple of things up, and it started to work for us, so we just stuck with it.
And how much confidence does this football team have right now?
Right now, we're riding pretty high, so it'll be fun to play in the state championship.
So what's the best part of this season so far up to this point? I mean, it's got to be a game you got to have fun. You know, and with your group of guys that you guys obviously get along very well. Aside from that, what's been fun about this season?
Just playing some tough teams and winning against them, like Langdon, and second time with Central Cass, and just playing with all these guys.
So thoughts on last Saturday when you played at the Hillsboro, Sports Complex, home of the Burros, Hillsboro Central Valley, for the final time as a senior? What did that mean to you?
Felt like it was more emotional for the parents than it kind of was for the players, but it was definitely a fun game to go out on. So,
very good. Hey, thanks so much for the time. I appreciate it. Good luck to you.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Gavin Mitzel, Hillsboro Central Valley Borough football players here, and I'm not sure if any parents or whatever want to go over. They sure can. All right, Jack Paul's right here. Mad Jack, how you doing?
I'm doing just fine.
That's good. That's good. Hats on backwards and, clean shaven. I see you here again tonight, so it's all good.
Oh, yeah, I'm waiting until after the game to shave.
All right, no problem. I'm just having fun with you. All right, so your thoughts. General question, but giving you the chance to really speak about the season. Your thoughts on this season?
The season, right away, we got a wake-up call from Central Cass, but after that, the way we've improved every week is it's really impressive, and I'm proud of everybody, the way they've improved and built into the team we are right now.
You know, each week I watch you play, and some of the weeks, when I've had a chance to visit with you after the game, you're very intense on the field. Talk about, that intensity, that attitude, that demeanor, and just how that's a big part of your game.
Well, I mean, football is a physical game. All of us have to play physical, downhill. You gotta have that aggression and during the game, or else you're gonna get knocked back, and it's not gonna be good for you.
I talked with one of your linebacking core mates there in Gavin about the first few weeks. You used the word downhill. You guys really weren't doing a whole lot of downhill the first couple of weeks, were you?
Yeah, the first few weeks we struggled. I think we kind of thought that we already knew what we were doing, but obviously we had a little work to do. And after those first few weeks, really figured it out and got back to the level of play we knew we can achieve.
Talk about linebacker. We've talked about and we've watched you play, along the line as a end. Special teams, though. You're in on a lot of plays. How much fun are special teams for a guy like Mad Jack?
I really like kickoff. You just run down there as fast as you can and hit somebody, and it's kind of the definition of the game of football.
Absolutely, yeah. A bowling ball going down and seeing how many pins you can scatter, right?
Yep. That's for sure.
Okay, thoughts on Dakota Bowl, the game itself?
I think we're doing a good job preparing, and through the playoffs we've been clicking real well as a team, and I think if we play some good team ball, everybody do their job, we got a good shot of winning.
Hey, thanks so much. I appreciate it. We'll see you Friday. Good luck to you.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Jack Paulsrud. All right, this looks like Alex Cotton coming here. Okay, Six, your thoughts here on this week and the success that you guys have had up to this point, and you got one more to go.
Yep, for sure. Been building up all year for this one game, and it's all the hard work, long hours, and film and everything has come to this point, and just hope to leave it all on the field.
Talk about hard work. You've come a long way. I remember you as a freshman, sophomore, and then, what was Alex going to do to get on the field, to earn playing time, and to keep his spot? Talk about that hard work and that self-determination to put yourself in the position that you are.
Yeah, it all starts with watching upperclassmen in the younger years and just knowing your role and working hard at it, coming every day in practice, and all our teammates push each other every day, and once you get the spot, then you just do your best.
And you guys have had a lot of success. I think it's like 24 interceptions as a team. Those are crazy numbers. I mean, it's 2 a week on the average. Do you guys talk about that back there? I mean, what goes through your minds as that D-back group?
Yeah, we're always happy for each other, and the love gets spread around everybody. I mean, there's probably 5-6 guys at least that have picks this year, and Parker's got a ton. I don't even know how many, and so it's just a lot of fun, and it's a lot of just trusting each other too. That you're in each other's zones, and it's a lot of fun.
The pick 6 you got this year, is that the only one of your career of a pick 6?
Yeah, that's the only pick 6. So that was a highlight for sure.
The Dakota Bowl. Obviously, it's exciting. Aside from that, what are you looking forward to?
Just hanging out with the team still, and this year's been absolutely amazing. Every day I look forward to it, and this is just going to cap it off hopefully with a win, and it's really exciting.
Alex Cotton, thanks so much. Good luck to you. All right, here we are with, are you going to grab any of the family or parents around you there? If you could ask them if they want to talk or whatever. Cole Hebel is here. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Yeah. Good meal tonight. A little preparation here. A couple nights before game time.
Yeah, it was good. Stevie never lets us down, so that was really good.
All right, very good. This year, it's been a lot of fun, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been a ton of fun just playing with the guys. We're just all best friends, big family.
So, what do you enjoy most about the game of football?
I'd say if it's not just going out with your brothers and battling, it's just probably just hitting people, just running around, just making plays and just hitting everyone.
Talk about battling and just working through, because it's not easy, even on sometimes when it looks easy. It's a physical game. So to play through that, to battle through that, what do you do and your teammates do to help you prepare for all of that competition?
Yeah, I think the thing we do is just hold each other accountable and not let one play just bring us down, and we bring each other up. And you're obviously not going to win every play, so just don't let that bring you down and just keep going.
Linebacker, in the backfield, some fullback. Do you have a preference? One that you enjoy more over the other?
I was asked this earlier this week, but I don't think I can make a decision. Probably kind of depends on the game, I'd say. Just whichever. However the defense is lined up, then whichever game I get more carries.
Well, there's certainly nights that you've kind of have come into your own at the varsity level. That's a good feeling, isn't it?
Yeah. Last year, didn't get a ton of carries. I got a decent amount. I'm not mad about it, but this year I've just really, some games I'd say I just really showed up and ran hard.
So playing on the turf and all that excitement, Dakota Bowl, quality team in Kindred, you know them, they know you, fierce, competitive Week 2 game. Your thoughts on Friday?
Definitely. It's in a more controlled environment this time in the Dakota Bowl. We haven't played on turf this year. Last year I think we played 3 games or so. It'll just be a dogfight. We played on Week 2 after it was kind of our prove to ourselves game after that loss. So we kind of proved to ourselves that we're better than we think, and we've just came a long way.
Cole Hebel, thanks so much. Appreciate it. We'll see you Friday. Good luck.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Here we are with some of the players here tonight. All right. Looks like we've got another one of the Johnson family here.
Yes, sir.
Aaron. Yeah, how you doing, Aaron?
Good. How about you?
I'm all right. Yeah. Talk about this season.
We started off with a little hiccup. That kind of helped us, I think. It gave us kind of fueled the fire a little bit. Just always keep that in the back of our mind and sour taste in our mouth.
A little fuel with the fire. You guys have, I think, each week. Well, I know you guys have improved each week. What have you done on a weekly basis to not only bounce back after week one, but also rise up for certain opponents, and then also keep that level of not falling back? What have you guys had to do to work on to become an even stronger football team?
We just got to understand the opponent, what they do. Got to practice like we play. Practice super hard, focused, and yeah.
Have you guys? I'm going to ask you. Have you guys had good practices throughout the year? I think that's a sign of a good football team when they also show up and practice hard.
Yeah. After that first week, we knew we had a lot of work to do, and we just kept practicing hard, focusing, and getting to know what we have to do.
What do you enjoy most about this game of football?
Probably just being with the boys. I mean, it's more of a family, brothers to me. Just hanging out with them. We're good friends. Yeah.
So Dakota Bowl and knowing that you get an opportunity, to play for a state championship, what does that mean?
Just shows all the work we put in this season. Is gonna hopefully pays off. Just proud of everyone.
What's the coaching staff? What do they mean to you?
They're all like a father to us. They teach us so many things, not just about football, but about life. And couldn't ask for any better coaches.
Aaron Johnson, thanks so much. I appreciate it. Good luck Friday.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Here we are with football players here for Hillsboro Central Valley tonight. And all right, okay. Here's Jaime Martinez. How you doing, number 70?
I'm doing great.
Yeah, good. This year, fun, obviously, with wins and being around, teammates and friends and all of that. What else have you enjoyed about this year?
Yeah, just being with your teammates after games, during practices, being able to be with them during the whole season and grow as a team, because we had a pretty rough start in the beginning of the season, and then we got together better, and we started doing more as a team together, and now we're pretty good now.
As one of the 22 seniors, and you played last year as well, significant snaps. The preparation, I'm assuming, already began maybe last winter, didn't it?
Yeah, I lost a little bit of weight since last season, so probably not as strong or as big as I used to be. But yeah, all of us have been lifting pretty much every week, and then since last season, and yeah, we've had some starters from last year. And yeah, we've been all just grinding on the off season when we don't have sports during the summer and stuff like that.
Playing together as an offensive line unit, you guys have gelled. What do you think is allowed for that, or maybe what is the most improved part of your offensive line?
I think our communication's definitely improved a lot since the beginning of the season. We get calls better. We talk more on the line. I feel like we take a little longer before the ball gets snapped. We communicate more, and we just know what's going on. Stuff isn't getting through like it used to, I think.
State championship game, special opportunity. Your thoughts on just the fact that you get this opportunity?
Yeah, it feels great to finally play and be able to go there, because we've gone there before when we were freshmen and sophomore, but we didn't feel like we deserved to be there, but now we do deserve to be there, and it feels great to finally be able to get there, and we have a lot of support from our fans and stuff like that.
Mr. Martinez, thank you so much. Good luck Friday.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, you gonna talk here, Doug? Who's next? I don't care. All right. Either way, it works. All right, sounds cool. So who's your good teammate here that's saying you can go first, Doug?
I think it was Parker. Okay. I think it was Parker that want to say that to me. And Jason Gavin, I think. I don't know.
All right, so our guest here is Emmanuel Doug Suharty, right?
Yep. Yeah. Well, Doug's just a nickname, so.
I know. We're just having fun. So we talked on Saturday after the semifinal win. It's good to see, man. You're still smiling. Coach told me you never quit smiling.
Oh yeah, gotta keep that smile, man. Just gotta keep smiling, right?
You're having a lot of fun and smiling a lot this season. What have you enjoyed most about this football season?
It would be just hanging out with my teammate, like practicing with my teammate, getting yelled by Coach O. I enjoy that a lot too. Just hanging out with my teammate, I guess, just get yelled, practicing, run, conditioning, puke, the sideline, work. I got a concussion the second game. Remember that?
You did, yeah.
20-minute break in the middle of a field. That's kind of great.
I know you were there on the bench on the sideline. I came over, and I don't know if you knew that you were still where you were at, man. You were out of it.
I think I was in the Hawaii, drinking iced tea, just enjoying my life out there, getting hauled by Brian Madsen over there. Shout out to him, I almost died. It's just like a scene from Saving Private Ryan or something. He just kept talking to me, man. I was like, will do. I was bleeding anywhere,
You brought up Coach O. He doesn't yell at you, does he?
He kind of yelled at me a lot since freshman year. It was like, I always screwed up a lot too sometimes. Most of the time. It was like, I would be not going as hard with my teammates sometimes, and he doesn't like that. He wants us to give 100%, and I kind of like that because I learned from that too. And yeah, I enjoy it though, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah, right. But deep down, this coaching staff led by Coach O, this group of coaches, they mean a lot to you and your teammates, don't they?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Coach is a father figure for me, and all the coaching staff is also a father figure for me. Coach Walsh is he's always smiling too. He's always happy. And there's Coach Locken with his flat expression. He never really smile. And we get Coach Brad. His smile. He's cool. He's like a player. Doesn't look like a teammate. And we get Coach Riley. He's pretty cool too. Yeah.
All right.
And Coach Henkel. Don't forget that. Our special team. He always smile. He yelled at me once or twice, but he always smile.
All right. Well, hey. You're excited. You should be. Good luck in the state championship.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Emmanuel Doug Sahardi. All right. So, okay. Who are we talking to here?
Justin.
Justin Bachnes. All right. Let's talk about your role on this team. You're getting snaps, and you're in on some other, special teams and that sort of stuff. Having a lot of fun. Let's talk about your role on the team.
Well, I'm just there. Make tackles, blocks. Important blocks when you need them, and help boost the team, I guess. Yeah.
Well, but I'll tell you what, don't underestimate that role, because all good teams have role players and have guys that know what their jobs are. How much pride do you take in, though, that, you know what, you got to get a good block, or you got to make that play on special teams?
I take in a lot of pride. You got to do what you got to do, and if it helps the team out, so be it. I'm there to help the team out 100%. And if it means I sacrifice a bigger role, then I'm willing to do so.
Absolutely. It's for the big picture, and it's teammates being teammates. And everybody else is telling me that this group gets along pretty well.
Oh, yeah. We get along perfect. It's a brotherhood here in Hillsboro. Everybody loves everybody, including the players. Players love the coaches. Coaches love the players. Parents love the players. Players love the parents. It's a circle. Circle of love, I guess.
Okay, so as a player, a part of it, you get a team meal tonight. Families are here. What does that mean along maybe those similar lines? I think to me, as a broadcaster, it says quite a bit about there's a lot of commitment, a lot of dedication, a lot of caring.
A lot of commitment, a lot of caring from the parents, the community, the coaches, the players. It just shows the whole community is involved in the football team, whether it be cheering from the sidelines, raising your kids up. Just, it's all love.
How much have you improved as a football player, and maybe also as a young man being a part of the football team?
Yeah, I've improved a lot since my freshman year, most definitely. Coaches, they improved me. They helped me improve. They got me in the weight room, all sorts of stuff. And as a person, they just taught me how to be a better person. Learn from your losses, learn from your mistakes, improve on those, build upon, and be a better person.
When you go out of that tunnel on Friday at the Dome, what do you think you might be thinking, or what are you thinking now about that game?
I am confident. I will be confident running out of that tunnel, but nerves will be coming up because I've never played in the Dome before. So a lot of people there, a lot of fans, nerve-wracking, but I'm excited.
Well, you should be. I'm sorry to pull the microwave. What were you going to say?
I was going to say I'm excited 100%.
Very good. Thanks for the time. Appreciate it. And good luck to you. You're welcome. Take care. All right. Here we go. So tell everybody, as you look into that camera over there and they see this good-looking guy that I'm talking to, oh, no, you're fine. No, you keep cleaning tables. That has to be done here as well tonight. Borough football, Hillsboro Central Valley family football here tonight with a great meal. Who am I talking to?
Cameron Bachnes.
Okay, Cameron. Talk about this season and your role, and you know you've enjoyed some success out here as well. Talk about it.
As so far this year, this has probably been one of my favorite years. I mean, I had a lot of fun with the guys here. Met some great people. The coaches here have been helping me a lot with my stance and how I've been trying to work on defense and trying to do my job and do it well, and they're really helping me with that, and I've just had the best experience here so far.
You've improved a lot from week one to when I watched you in the semifinals. I mean, you're starting to understand that position and that role.
Yeah. Watching back last Kindred game, I wasn't the best, and there was definitely stuff I needed to work on, which I went to it and watched film and did a lot better than I thought I would. Coming back into our last game there, I definitely improved a lot more than I was.
Yeah, well, it's a good feeling. You take a lot of pride in that. Hard work is a part of your game, and I think hard work is a part of this football team, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Every guy here works harder than any guy I've ever known. They watch film, they lift weights, they try to get as much time into football as they can, and it shows, and it paid off in the end.
So, you know, this group then along those lines or during the game, who's maybe the guy that is the one that's going to be maybe the most vocal, or the guy that's going to keep everybody in line, or guys?
I'd have to say it's a couple guys like Cole and Jack. They're very vocal. They help get the guys together. They keep everyone in order, and they just try to keep it moving. Riley's really good at it too. He likes to keep the guys' heads in the right spot and make sure they're doing what they need to do.
Doing what you need to do. It's going to be a quality opponent on Friday in Kindred. Thoughts when you get the opportunity to run out of the tunnel and be on the turf at the Fargo Dome and play for a state championship?
Obviously, they're a great team. I've been watching a lot of film on them, and it looks like they've improved also. So I think it's going to be a great game, and it's just going to be absolutely incredible to be on that turf field and playing against them.
Cameron Bachnes, thanks. I appreciate it. Good luck to you.
Yep, thank you very much.
You're welcome. All right. Sure, I don't care. That's fine. Yeah, Coop's asking me a question here, man. So what? Yeah, right. Yeah. So, all right. Well, then I'm going to start with you, okay, Coop? Aaron Cooper here. What's the deal that we got to do an interview together? I'm going to ask you that tough question right away.
Well, I guess I just didn't want to take up too much of your time tonight. And
You're cool.
I mean, yeah, I guess pretty much. I mean, he felt more comfortable doing a dual interview, so I was just like, why not?
Well, why not? Well, I'm taking up more of your time than you're taking up of mine, so it's all cool. But I respect your thoughts. Talk about the season, Coop.
Oh gosh, it's just. I mean, last year it was amazing to be a part of the team because I joined last year, and then this year it was just, gosh, so much energy. First game wasn't expecting, we weren't expecting the most, I guess, the loss, but, I mean, as that went on, everything just changed, and we've just been on a roll, and, gosh, we've just had so much energy and momentum with our team. It's just been awesome.
You come in with some of those defensive packages and special situations prior to when you do get out there on the field to be a part of the plays. What's it like watching the defensive unit from the sideline and some of the things they're doing?
I mean, everybody has their own role on this team, and I guess I'm just the one person that comes out for the extra safety. And I mean, just watching from the sideline, it's honestly just I guess I don't even know how to explain it, but it's pretty awesome. I mean, just seeing all of my teammates work hard, and just when I get out there, I got to take that chance and make sure I do it right.
What have you enjoyed most about the season? I know that you've enjoyed being around the guys, the teammates, the friends, all that. But other than that, what else have you enjoyed?
Well, I guess bonding with, teammates and just going to, like, for example, like volleyball games and like hanging out at other people's houses and just watching film together. We're just always making the most of it and just having a blast as well we're doing it. But yeah.
How much film does this team watch?
I mean, quite a bit, to be honest. I mean, during school, people different, yeah. Everybody has their own roles, and more people watch more film but yeah. Whenever we're in school, I would just, in class, I know, like, the Johnsons, they'll be watching film, Walsh will all be watching film, and it's just, I don't know about the Hillsboro kids, but I'm assuming they watch so much film. I can, definitely tell you that.
So do you ever, when you're watching, critique Big Jake on his broadcast call and you want to go tell him that, hey, get this right, or what?
Yeah, I should, yeah. Yep. Yeah, for sure.
What are you looking to about Friday? What are you excited about? Other than, obviously, the obvious of playing for a state championship, what else are you looking forward to?
Just, I guess, securing the dub and making sure we're all hydrated for the Dome. I know it's a different atmosphere there, and we're just getting the most prepared we can. And I guess that's the most that we can do.
Aaron Cooper, thanks. I appreciate it. We'll let you go and see how I split this into just a solo interview, how smoothly I did that.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. But I'll be here for Peter. I'll just stand by his side.
You'll hang around, all right. Appreciate that. Peter Dryberg, 14 for the Burros. Been a fun year, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has. After that first game, anyways, but it has been a fun year.
You and your teammates weren't in such a good mood after that first game that night.
No, that motivated us for the rest of the season, and we brought it every single week and every single practice. And after the first, before the first game, we weren't really lifting as much after football had started. But after that first game, we all realized we had to get in the gym again and lift every day.
So focus. How focused has this team been? I'm asking you a lot of questions within one here. Focused you've been. How focused are you now? How has the focus been, steady at a high level, steady throughout the year?
Yeah, for the most part. After the Castleton game, we the first time we watching film, we didn't see very much from them, so we weren't really focused that week. But after that game, we realized that we're not as good as we thought we were, so we just had to work every single game and every single week. And the focus has gotten better and better after every single week.
I get to be on the sideline watching you guys, hearing you guys talk and having fun and talking about plays. In the pregame warm-up, you make me smile every week, man, because you're out there, you're dancing to music, and you're just enjoying life.
Yeah, me and Mad Jack, we get...
Mad Jack don't look so mad during pregame warm-ups.
No, we don't. We just like to have a good time and just... It calms us down pretty much, makes us play better or something. I don't know.
So do you want to tell the viewers tonight the little story about how you thought I was your coach on Saturday?
Oh, well, I was standing on the...
This is all fun, people. This is good stuff.
I was standing on the sideline, and I was just, waiting for the play call, and, you're, the same height as Coach Walsh, so I was just, waiting for you to tell me the play, and then I looked at you, and I was like, you're not my coach. And then Coach Walsh is just standing right over there, so I walked up to him and,
You should have asked me, man. I would have got your number called. I would have told Riley, get it to Dryberg.
Yeah, but...
It's all fun. It's good stuff. All right, this season, question of you guys have, obviously improved, but where do you think you guys have improved the most?
Our defense. Our defense is... The first 3 weeks, our defense was not good. You're right. Harvey, they threw the ball all over on us, and we didn't get much pressure on their quarterback. And Castleton, we didn't play very good defense because they beat us. And Kindred's a good team, so granted that's why. But after those first 3 weeks, we realized we had to tighten up, and we became probably one of the best defenses in the state, if you ask me.
Friday's game, what are you looking forward to most about the game?
Just the atmosphere and playing with the guys again. I love it so much, but it's just going to be a fun time, and hopefully we have a good outcome.
22 seniors on the team. You guys have done a lot of stuff together, haven't you?
Yeah, we have, and we're super close. I feel like, for the most part, anyways. But we butt heads every once in a while. But we're like brothers, so we sort through things.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. We'll talk to you again on Friday, if not before, and good luck.
Thank you.
Welcome. Peter Dryberg, Hillsboro Central Valley. I'm not sure if there's other players hanging around. Coach Walsh, all right. Well, no, if Big Jake's there too. If you guys want to, speed up, he'll ask you less questions than I will. So, hi. Greg's going to talk too? All right, perfect. So, good. All right, here we go. Coach Walsh, you're here. They said that you were talking for all of them. Is that correct?
I don't know about that, but I'll do my best, I guess, to start it off right, I guess.
All right. Well, hey, we should start off the night right like we always do. There we go. Absolutely. This team, what's this team like?
It's pretty special. This is a pretty special group of boys. Watching them, because my son is a senior, and watching him grow up playing, youth football and all the way up, and he took a couple years off and came back last year, and it's been pretty fun to watch these guys all the way through, because I've been able to see from both sides, from the dad side and from the coach side. So, fun kids. And a lot of these kids I've been coaching in baseball, too, for a long time. So I know them in a lot of different ways and have some in the classroom, obviously. And but yeah, not just the seniors, the juniors, sophomores, freshmen, all good kids. And we couldn't ask for more.
There's a story that I'd like to have you share. You've shared with me. It was after the Grafton game. We were talking, just about your son Braden and about, just other, guys on the team. It's what a broadcaster does with coaches. And we just do. We break things down and we talk about it. And the thing that really stuck with me and that I'm going to ask you to talk about is how other student athletes, football players on this team got him and other guys to come back. That, to me, says an awful H of a lot about this group.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of kids will just be, well, I'm going to play. I wish you guys would play, but they're not going to push it. They're not going to, stand up and tell their buddies, hey, you got to come do it. But yeah, and I'll name the name. It was the Swanson kid, Jake. Jake came out and just said, hey guys, we need to play football. We have a good chance to be good. And he came over from Thompson, but he's been living in Reynolds forever, so he's known our kids and wanted to come back, and it worked out really well. And yeah, he got the fire lit underneath them. They all went to the weight room a lot together, worked out, enjoyed it. But yeah, it was tough on me a little bit when Braden didn't want to play, as a coach and stuff like that. But I understood I wasn't going to be that guy that made him play and not enjoy it. So he came back on his own accord and and has enjoyed the heck out of it. These last 2 years have been something else, and I've had a tough time these last couple of games, just thinking, when's this last one going to happen? And, start thinking about it and get awful emotional about things. And it's just fun to think about, though. But they're such good kids and, good families they come from. And like I said, we couldn't be any luckier.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. We'll see you again on Friday.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. Coach Walsh here for Hillsboro Central Valley. All right. We got Mr. Brenda coming here, right? Yeah. Dusty Brenda's here. Hey, one of the guys said, they said, you know what, this guy, Coach Brenda, he's almost like another player with us. He's just one of those cool guys.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Something like that.
Who said that?
I'll have to go back. You can go back home tonight and watch it, okay?
Yeah, all right.
But, hey, congrats. What's the year been like for you?
Oh, it's just been so special. Just being with this group of coaches is so awesome. And, a great group of kids. And just being a part of this community is such a special thing, too. You see all the people come out for this and all of our games and all the support we get. It's really cool.
You're a coach that's up in the booth and seeing things from that angle. What's that like? Because you guys, I know you talk about a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah.
We're not going to share all of it, obviously. But what is it like though for you to the role as that part of the coaching staff, because it's important of what you're seeing from up top.
Yeah, usually it's a lot of personnel changes that I'm watching for, and usually Scott gives me a list. He helps me out what I need to be watching for. I do miss some things from being on the sideline, like the emotion that you feel on the sideline and see with the kids. But, it's fun being up there. You kind of get to be warm and dry. So I like that.
You know, you've been a part of this staff and been a lot of success here. Kids have really bought in. They work hard. They play hard. They do things the right way. Well, they're expected to do things the right way. What's this year's team been like? I mean, because every year is a different year, a new team.
Yeah, you know, there's a standard that we have and that Coach Olson has set, and the guys just buy in. And this year, it's no different. You know, we had that hiccup right away at the beginning of the year, but you know, that was kind of a wake-up call, and it was probably a good thing because all they heard was, you know, HCV 22 seniors, they're going to be, you know, so good. And so, yeah, it might have been a good thing to lose that first one and, you know, kind of reshuffle the cards and see what we have, and it's worked out well.
This team's really grown, haven't they? They've improved every day, haven't they?
Yeah, we just keep getting better and better, and, yeah, it's been a really fun group.
Coach Brend, thank you so much. I'll let you be up top again on Friday there with Big Jake so you can keep him in line for me, all right?
Yeah, just don't take my spot.
There you go. Big Jake. You know, has he been doing that to you?
Just in Park River.
Yeah, well, you know, we did a lot of things up in Park River, but we won't talk about all of it. So, hey, thanks again. We'll see you Friday.
All right, thank you.
You bet, Coach Brend. All right.
Hey, real quick, I just want to say we're broadcasting live on 106.5 FM, KRJB, Ada, Minnesota, also with the audio stream coming at yourliveevent.com.
Thanks, Big Jake. All right, Coach Locke, what's the season been like for you?
Oh, it's been a blast. You know, every week the kids are ready to go. They know that even if you have a setback, we're looking at trying to be 1-0 every week, and we're not looking ahead any week past that. So no different this week.
So this team, how much they've improved, you know, what do you assess that to? Other than, obviously, good coaching.
Yeah, no, we give all the credit to the kids, too. They put in the time. They put in the time in the off season. That's a big part of it, too. And they know going in that if they're not going to put in the time, they're not going to see the results. And had that setback at the beginning, but I think it was an eye-opener for everybody. And they said, all right, we have to work for this, and we're going to put in the time to do it. So, 22
seniors, but has the attitude, the approach been it don't matter, you know, if you're a senior, a junior, a sophomore, you're gonna earn your spot. You're gonna keep your spot.
Absolutely, and it's everybody. They know their role. They learn it. They excel at it, and it's from top to bottom, from freshman to senior. They knew going into the season that everybody had a responsibility to do it, and everybody stepped up. Nobody complained, and they knew what their responsibility was, and they executed the entire year. So.
Talk about the group that you're working with a lot, you know, and just preparing them and maybe how far they've progressed.
Yeah, that's been kind of the good thing for this year that I've enjoyed a lot is working just with the defensive line a lot this year and having some really great kids to work with. And the emergence of Jake Swanson, too, has been huge, and he's learned kind of the expectations that we put forth, and having Cam Bachnes come in as well and learning his role, too, and just having the additional kids that we've had. The depth at the defensive line this year has been really, really important. Keep guys fresh. We don't have a lot of guys that have to go both ways. We've been lucky enough to have an all-state nose last year, be able to move to defensive end, and then kind of mentor these other guys as well. And so it's been a great group and a fun group to coach. And they want to go out and they want to crush guys every single time they're out there. So
speaks volumes when you have an all-stater that says, "I'll do whatever is best for the football team."
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Barrett's been a leader on this team for many years now, and he's a joy to coach, and he's willing to outwork everybody every time on the field. So,
Kindred's offensive line, big, strong, physical. You guys had your hands full in week 2. You got out of there with a touchdown victory. This is going to be a heck of a game on Friday.
Yeah, they're big, but you know, we're going in just as confident as we've been every single week. We have a job to execute, and we know going in that they're going to be tough. They're going to be physical with us, and we got to be able to match that intensity every single play.
Coach Kevin Locke, thank you so much. I appreciate it. We'll see you again on Friday.
Yep. Thanks. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. And we continue here with Coach Hinkle, I think, is going to come over as well. The order is established as to how they come over. Coach Zach Hinkle, thanks. I appreciate it. We get a chance to visit before games. Some weeks longer conversations than others. It's been a fun year, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a great year. You know, you look back to the beginning of the year and you lose that first one. You don't know how things are going to go. And then, you know, we just started piecing things together, started rattling off some wins. And I think once we kind of got towards the middle of the season, we kind of hit our stride, and, you know, things started to work out how we were planning things. And the boys really stepped things up and have executed everything we've asked of them.
There were maybe more question marks of this team after, I want to say week 3 or maybe even after week 4, that maybe some people had question marks about them before the season started. I mean, there were high expectations, but there were some question marks just because, some plays weren't happening or weren't being made or whatever.
I mean, yeah. I mean, we just, we had some guys in some different spots, guys that were still learning the system and how we do things. And, so things just weren't going the way we wanted them to. And then it took them just, that kind of experience just so that they figured stuff out and knew what they were supposed to do. And then once they did, then they didn't have to think about it anymore, and things just went easy for them. So
yeah, and I bring that part up about the question marks because they overcame that, and they developed as a team. They battled through some things. They got themselves better.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's what it came down to, was just getting those reps, and the competition we played was, it was tremendous on this east side of the states. You start off those first 3 games were extremely difficult games. We end up, winning 2 of the 3. We felt really good at that point, and I think that just gave our kids the confidence, that, maybe those question marks that are in there, maybe we're starting to see less and less, and then, just help, propel us, forward from there. So
your special teams unit, they've been pretty solid all year.
Yeah, it's been great. They've done a great job. We always have a competition between me and Coach O, so I got to bring that up. Defense touchdown versus special teams touchdowns. So it's a fun little competition that we have. He's up 1-0, so obviously if I could get one this Friday would be great to tie things up. But if not, it's just a fun tradition that we have between the two of us. So yeah, very proud of our special teams for what they've done. Used some of our backup guys on there that, just mostly do special teams. So they performed very well. We're very happy of that, and hopefully they continue to do that.
I want to ask you about that aspect of this game of football. You got to have guys that want to do what they need to do for the team, no matter if it's 3 kickoff coverages per game, or if it's 52 defensive snaps or 86 plays on the offensive side. They got to do what's being asked, and you have a number of guys, you alluded to this, that on the special teams unit, that's their role, that's their job, and it looks to me like they take a lot of pride in it.
Yeah, we have a lot of selfless players. They're happy to be on the field helping out. They know that that's their role, and when it's their turn to be out there, that they're going to put their best foot forward and do the best they can for us. So,
what do you enjoy most, just being a part of this coaching staff and the things that I'll just say that go on?
It's just we're very serious during practice, but after practice we have a lot of fun with the kids. We do different kind of games and stuff with them. There's a lot of laughs that occur during these things, whether we're laughing with people or at them. But and then just the coaches hanging out and the kind of the camaraderie you have with each other. We give each other we tease each other a lot and have a lot of fun. So that's probably the best part. It's at the end of the day, it's relaxing. We're not taking all that stress out on each other, and we're just all just really good friends. So it's fun.
State championship game opportunity against a quality opponent on Friday. What does it mean as a coach to be in this position, to have the opportunity for the young men that have put themselves and put this coaching staff and vice versa into this position?
Obviously it's an awesome position to be in. It's every team's goal is to be in the state championship, and to have these young men in there, especially when we got 22 seniors leading the way here, which is an incredibly high number, which we'll probably never see that again. But yeah, it's just it's great for them. Some of them have experienced it, and get some of the younger ones up there to experience what it's like. So it's just it's overwhelming. Just proud of the boys and their efforts, and everyone that has been a part of our family as a football team. And yeah, we're looking forward for Friday. So,
Coach Zach Hinkle, thanks so much. We'll see you Friday. Good luck to you.
Thanks, Burke.
You're welcome. Coach Zach Hinkle with us here, and I believe Coach Olson will be coming over in a moment. And do we have some others coming over as well? Greg's coming over? All right, very good. So we're in good shape here as we continue with our broadcast tonight from Hillsboro Elementary School in the cafeteria area, where a great spaghetti meal and some dessert and other things. And hey, we've got I think maybe the only dad that's going to join us tonight. We appreciate that very much, Greg Cotton. Well, yeah, I know Scotty, but he's Coach old to me, and all right, Greg Cotton, son Alex on the team. You've been around this community, born, raised here, and to see this stuff year after year of what this football team does, it's pretty special, isn't it?
Yeah, yep, it is. It's pretty neat. The program Scotty's got going here is second to none in North Dakota, I think, right now. So it's pretty neat for the kids to get this chance and something they'll never forget.
Yeah. Having a son on the team, and so how much football gets talked about at home or away from the game or the field or the sideline?
A lot. Yeah, we go through the games pretty thorough, and it's fun. I played too, so it's fun to see what they're doing and get in on the game plan a little bit.
Yeah. I talked with Alex some about just the work ethic, the hard work, where he and his teammates, came from as young freshmen, when they were watching, and how they had good role models ahead of them, and what they try to do now as seniors and as leaders of the football team. Just your thoughts on that, as a parent and as a community member, and to see that, and also when you hear about it, because it's talked about at the kitchen table or it's talked about whatever.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's huge to have that, to be able to see when you're coming through the upperclassmen and you have success, and you get to see what to do and what not to do, and just to be part of that program, it makes it easier for these guys, and then they get to show the next crew what to do, and just kind of repeats itself.
What do you enjoy about watching the game from the sideline? Maybe the stands. I guess you'll be in the stands here this week now, but I think most of the time you and others are up against that steel fence.
Yeah, I just like I like to see how things develop in the game plan, and I played with Scotty, so I kind of know what he's thinking and what he's going to call, especially on defense. So yeah, it's fun.
Any other thoughts or stories that you can share about this group, this team?
Yeah, I mean, I've coached them some younger, when they're coming up, and just you could tell from when they were young, there was a lot of good athletes. You could tell when they got older, they were going to be something special. And they play together. They don't care who gets the touchdowns and tackles, whatever. It's just let's win, and it's fun to see.
Yeah, I was visiting with some other community members and others from throughout the area that listen to our broadcasts, watch the broadcasts, that have gotten to know me through the years, and they know I take this job pretty serious and pretty passionate. Watching the athletes, and we're just commenting and sharing stories. And the one thing that was brought out to me that honestly I'd forgotten about was this group has had, and you mentioned this, has had a lot of success. They've had some real good teams in front of them that they've had to wait their turn. And maybe, for this group was a little overshadowed, but okay, what are these guys going to do?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that they've definitely been waiting, and, they knew that now it's time to make a name for themselves. Yeah. And, that team that won 2 years ago, the state championship, that was a special group. And I think this team is a lot like that in a lot of ways. They got all the pieces, and hopefully they can get the job done on Friday.
Yeah. Any nerves for Dad this week?
Oh, yeah. A lot of nerves.
Well, at least you're done with the harvest, right?
Yeah, we're right. We finished that up, and no, it's till the game kicks off. It's going to be some nerves for sure. We played in this game 25 years ago. It'll be, and
I was there.
I think there's more nerves as a parent than there is as a player.
That's all right. It's a good thing. Thanks for staying around and visiting and chatting. I appreciate it very much. And just keep cheering loud. And thanks also for being a part of many families here raising good kids.
Thank you, and thanks for all the support.
You're welcome. Greg Cotton here with us tonight. And all right, Coach Olson, a guy that also grew up with you. I didn't ask him to share a lot of those stories. We want to keep this how it is. But hey, thanks for letting us do this tonight. I know we're taking up time of everybody. We appreciate it. This team, You mentioned this when you were talking, when everybody was enjoying a great meal. It takes students, student athletes, it takes parents, it takes families to buy in, to be committed, to be dedicated. You're blessed. You have that.
Yeah, very blessed. They are, do more than what we ask. The parents, whether it's Booster Club or getting treats before the games, or just being someone to talk to when they're mad at Coach O after the games or practice is over. But you can't ask for more support than we get, and it's a blessing for sure.
22 seniors. We've been talking about this for a long time, for many months. That's incredible. I don't care at any program, any school, any level.
Yeah, and obviously not all those seniors play, and it's the ones that don't play that I'm just as proud of, because those kids stuck with it for all 4 years, and no matter if they played or not, they still know their role, and they whether practice players or sideline encouragers, or Logan Evans doing films for us this year. He's an important job. If we don't have a good film guy, we struggle watching film. So very important that we have a good film guy. And 22 is a lot. I don't know if we'll have more than that again, but we need all 22 of those guys to have a good program.
Film. This group, they watch a lot of film?
Yeah, I can track how much film they watch, but through our app that we have. But I think it's evident that you see it on the film. When you see it on film, you see our games, and they're more times than not, they're in the right place. They're making the right plays. They're doing the things that they're supposed to be doing, and that's it's a credit to that.
This is about the team is why I bring this up, and I forget exactly what you told me. I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago on a quick comment before kickoff or in part of the pregame about this group has done a pretty good job, or a really good job, of understanding and retaining the information, where you're not having to be repetitive and spending a lot of time on just repeating every day or every week in practice.
Yeah, even just today now we're talking about a certain formation they might run, and this is what they might run out of it, and we just talked about it, and I feel pretty confident that we can defend it when it comes out, and that's a veteran crew. That's a crew that's been around that's played a lot of games, been around for a long time, and used to us as coaches, how they call it.
Well, they had to, because they were reminded in week 1 that they had a ways to go.
Yeah, and then if they don't show up in week 2, we're going to lose to Kindred, or week 3 to Harvey. How they responded after week 1 was top notch, and once we got that. We beat Kindred right away, and I thought, okay, now we're improving. Now we're going the right direction, and the sky's the limit.
Kindred on Friday. You know them, they know you. It's going to be a physical game, and they're a good football team.
Yeah, very good, very well coached, and who makes the most plays and who doesn't have who has the least mistakes, and it's going to be we know what they do, they know what we do, and it's just going to be execution and taking care of the ball.
As far as the big picture of football is football. It's a big part of your life. It's a big part of these months of the football season, but it's also an educational tool, and life is bigger than just football. What comes to mind when you think about this group of guys, this team this year, and that aspect of who they are as people?
Yeah, the hard work, the teamwork, the accountability for others, the caring for others. I think that's part. We talk about being a family, and you're going to get into jobs where you are family, like both of us, or you have a family atmosphere that you have to work together to get the job done, and that's what we talk about all the time. That these guys work together so well, and as one unit and for a common goal.
So for yourself, to be back in the state championship game as a head coach, what does that mean to you?
Yeah, it's proud of the kids, and thankful for all those guys. Thankful for my family, and to put up with me during these last. Well, it's year round basically, but it's a blessing, and 4 times in 5 years. Even after that first one, I was like, okay, maybe, but and then to get into that 19 class, and you knew you had something there. And then, even last year we had a chance, and this year we're there now again, and we're excited.
It's not easy, is it? I mean, some people say, "Oh, yeah, this game's going to be." It's not easy.
No, we don't prepare easy either. We prepare every week like it's a championship game, and that takes time, that takes effort, that takes time away from your families, and but it's it's all worth it. My family wouldn't. They'd give up anything for us to be successful, and it's I can still get into all games. I didn't miss any games this year in volleyball, Good job volleyball this year. Good job cross country. Volleyball just came short in the regions, but they made the regions. It's a good step in the right direction. But it takes a village, and we're happy to be a part of this village.
Head coach Scott Olson, I appreciate it as always. We'll see you again on Friday, and we'll get some more words from you. These other guys, there you go. How do you get all those words from? I just keep asking them questions.
That's right. Thank you guys for doing this. It's fun.
Very good. Head coach Scott Olson with us here tonight.
Thank you for joining us here with the spotlight on the 2021 Burros as they will go to the Dakota Bowl on Friday, take on the Kindred Vikings. About 11:30 start time in that game. It's game number 2 of the day with the 9B first, then 11B championship after that. We'll have our coverage for you with 106.5 FM KRJB, the radio broadcast, also with the audio stream, taking that feed for you on your liveevent.com as well too. So being able to follow the Burros a couple different ways there on Friday morning. Again, about 11:30, maybe a little before that, depending on how the 9B game goes as far as the start time of our coverage. Thanks for joining us again here tonight, and we'll see you again on Friday morning for the Dakota Bowl, Hillsboro, Central Valley, and Kindred, the Burros and the Vikings. We'll have it for you with KRJB and yourliveevent.com.